in this video is puzzling and sorting books and the floofs. Oh, floofs! Tiny hats! And pretty light. Enjoy! So my friends do a lot of puzzles, and they inspired me to also get myself a puzzle because I thought this would be very cozy. And to not be overwhelmed, I started with a 300 pieces puzzle, and I did it 3 times and twice in this video. And yeah, I really enjoy puzzle time. It teaches me patience. Little bear. So for context, I'm doing my puzzle here again. So here I thought I wanted to reorganize my top row, my top shelf in my bookshelf. Basically it's almost the same as before, but I wanted to switch things up a little bit, but I also didn't want to switch it up too much. So, well, yeah, I just put out books and put them back. Before the sun goes down, I wanted to show you a new puzzle that arrived today. This time it's with 500 pieces, and the one before was with 300. I'm curious how this will go. If I have enough space on my desk. And how it will go with my patience and everything. But I love all the plants and the colors. It's so bright. What I also wanted to show you are my new cards. They're like little birthday cards because in March is my birthday, actually next Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. And also a lot of my kitty cat friends have their birthday, and my friends too. And I think the camera actually does a good job in conveying the colors. So the colors of the printing are not exact, they're really different from what I drew, but I still think it's cute. It's not focusing, it's not as crisp as I would like it to be, but I got a bunch, and as soon as I will make product photos, and then I can put them on the shop too. They're first and foremost Patreon rewards. Okay, I have a plan, and I don't know when I will do it, but I would like to use all these little scraps, or not. If it's too difficult to do that, then I will just use these and finally finish the blue floof. But I would like to make Little Bear a scarf, just because. We'll see when and if that happens. Yesterday evening I finished my puzzle. It was so fun to make because it was really easy to know where each piece goes, so it was not much of figuring out what pieces go together, but just finding the ones that do. And it was really a cozy evening activity, and I didn't expect to finish it in one sitting, but I'm also glad because now I can pack it up again and have my desk free. Oh, this looks so cozy and nice. I don't know what other word to say, but I also put out all the acrylics that I actually use and put all the others over there with all the other art supplies that I don't readily use because I have limited space. But yeah, this is my little studio space and I really like it. And down here I have my washi tapes and the floofs and the way too many backing cards where I really don't understand how this happened. Yeah. So I saw some flowers during my walk, and now I want to figure out what they're called. Okay, let's get my book out. Okay. Okay. Watering desperately needed. They're very floppity flop. But this is the book where I will later have a look what the flowers are called. Okay, that one's surprisingly fast. It is this plant, and I googled what the English name is, and the English name is Veronica. Oh no, that's the Latin name. Veronica persica, also called bird eye speedwell, common field speedwell, Persian speedwell, large field speedwell, anything with speedwell, and they occur very much on, they grow very much on next to pathways and everything, and this is where I found them, and like they're very much to the floor, and I will have inserted a picture, but yeah, this is the flower. Okay, so what I'm now doing is connecting all the little scraps together to form my own yarn. Well, I hope there won't be any tangles now. And then I will have to cut that and then make it a pretty ball so it's easier for me. And then start crocheting. I'm not exactly sure how to, but I think I'll figure it out. Okay, yesterday I started my puzzle again. I made the margins and organized the piles, and then I was reading until 11 p.m. and so I can do the puzzle today. But I started my day off with making a video for my kitty cat friend's birthday. And I drew a cake and these little writing pieces and I made little hats for the floofs. And so they stand up. This was supposed to be the hat, and I realized it does not look like a hat and doesn't really stand well, so I made a hat that I sticked on the other hat. And I'm just keeping them around because the day after tomorrow is my birthday, and well, I'm not getting one. Tiny Flower Club is getting two. Maybe I can do something like that for Tiny Flower Club too. Yes. And here I am actually making a floof birthday celebration for the second birthday of Tiny Flower Club, and yay! So I made one for Tiny Flower Club too now, and I drew a little cupcake, and I have the same hats, but it was a bit tricky to figure out because this is so long how to do it, but I made a little video and I will insert it here after too. It looks wonderful! Ah! The floofs! This looked funny, so I wanted to show you. I have finished my puzzle yesterday, and a friend of mine recommended to put all the edge pieces in a bag, and this is such a nice bag. It makes me so happy. It is from okay, it does not focus. Oh, it focuses. From ordering my little bear paper stickers, and I put them all in here. This bag makes me so happy. And I will have to undo the rest so I can do my morning tarot. I mean, I guess I could do it on there, but I don't like that. Disassembling puzzles is not my favorite thing to do, but it's fine, it's fine. Just gotta be patient and do it one by one. Yeah. Yesterday I ordered keychain supplies to make little kitty cats, like a little kitty cat pins, but as keychains. And here are some sketches where I figured out what I need, and I also ordered little hearts that I will put in between. Yes, I have received the first part of my clay kitty keychain supplies. So this is polymer clay. A lot of polymer clay. That is why I had so many clay kitty cat pins. I still have a lot of kitty cat pins here and here. But in the beginning I had 4 of these book trays. And I also got myself lavender because last time I had to do so many coatings to get the right to get to lavender from purple, and I thought that it's much less use of color if I just get one, because I need a lot of white to get from purple to lavender. Okay, I just opened this to just see, just look at them, and I just love the sound that this is making. it is not focusing. Yeah, now it's focusing. These will go in between the kitties. I will... Oh, so cute! And these will go in between the kitties and I will insert a photo. Okay, and now the sound. Okay, and now the sound of them getting back in here. Ah, I like that. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you next time. Bye!